my name is Jo Wood and I wanted to chat to you a little bit about my career. And the reason why I wanted to do that is because I absolutely love what I do. I can sit here and genuinely say to you that I wake up each day and I thoroughly enjoy my job, if you can even call it a job. I'm not going to lie to you, some days I have to complete tax returns or do a little bit of admin and filing, and nobody likes that, or at least I really don't. But for about 95% of my job, I really genuinely love what I do. Think for a moment about how many people you know who are in that position. I'm afraid the statistics are quite scary. Less than 2 out of 10 people love and are good at what they do. The good news is that you're in a fantastic position in grade 9 to be able to proactively plan your career and engage in some research, starting right now with your subject choice. Let me tell you my personal career story, and I hope that you gain something from this. What I do now involves writing the life orientation books that you guys are using in your life orientation classes, as well as traveling around the country conducting presentations to scholars, teachers and parents on the subject of career development. But if I look back to when I was in your shoes in grade 9, I had absolutely no idea of what I wanted to do. But I did know a couple of things about myself. I knew that if you stuck me behind a computer day in and day out, I really would not enjoy what I'm doing. And I craved interaction with other people. I really love meeting different people and getting out and about. So I'd always known that I wanted to study at university, and when I finished my schooling in Zimbabwe, I enrolled at Rhodes University to study an undergraduate degree that majored in psychology. And I chose this degree because I believed that one day it would put me in a good position to be able to help people, which was one of my life's goals, to make a meaningful difference to people's lives. My other life goal was to one day be in a position where I could work for myself. I had a fantastic time at Rhodes, really loved my experience there, and managed to get my degree at the same time, which is always a bit of a relief. But at the end of my time at Rhodes, I didn't feel like I had quite finished with studying. So I went to UCT for a change of scenery, and I enrolled there in a postgraduate diploma of enterprise management, which basically is a long, complicated term which simply means that they teach you how to run your own business. And this was a fantastic experience, and I learned a great deal because we actually had to run our own businesses at the same time as studying. At the end of my time at UCT, I'd always sworn that I would never sell my soul to the big corporate world. Needless to say, all of these flashy, dynamic corporates came and did these compelling presentations to us, and I was hooked. I signed up to work for a corporate based in Cape Town, where they promised us overseas travel twice a year, a fantastic starting salary, and a very steep learning curve, all of which appealed to me. At the end of my 3 years working there, and that was in the field of career development, where I started to fall in love with this field, I began to feel a little bit stifled by the corporate world. I left Cape Town and I went traveling to South America, where we spent 3 months backpacking, and I had an absolutely fantastic experience there. I would really recommend travel to anyone. And at the end of that time, I moved back to the tiny town of Hilton in KwaZulu-Natal and married, who is now my husband. And it was at this stage that I was really confronted with what to do on the career front now. So I approached a whole bunch of different schools, explained my passion for career development and my skill set and experience, and asked them whether there was anything that I could do to meet any needs that they had. And the schools asked me to write life orientation books, like you're working through at the moment, and also to put together, hopefully, exciting presentations for scholars such as yourselves. I have no doubt that my career will continue to evolve and develop in the future, particularly when you think of things like having to start a family. I'll need increased flexibility and independence as well. I hope that this story has encouraged you to think about your own career, and the key message that I would like you to take away from it is that careers evolve and develop over time. You cannot look into a crystal ball right now in grade 9 and have this perfectly mapped out career path telling you exactly where you're going to go. That doesn't mean sit back, relax, it's all going to happen for you. It means get up, get out there and get stuck into doing some serious research so that you can make sure that you're making as informed a subject choice as possible. All the best with your career decision making, and feel free to get in touch with me via Facebook or Twitter if you've got any questions at all about your subject choice.